Hey everyone, this is Wild and Woolly Gaming coming to you live today to show off my brand new AUBL 74 HVG, and this thing is amazing. So I'm going to show you my first gameplay and also go over it a little bit here right now, but really there's not much to go over, especially if you've seen this prior or if you've got experience with the other AUBL vehicle or vehicles. I'm sure it's just the one. So just to go over it a little quickly and kind of compare this to what I've noticed in battle. It's got a 41.2 degree per second turret rotation speed. That's with slight crew adjustments. Really, it's 39.5 to start. Vertical guidance, as you can see, it says 6 degrees depression and 27 as well in terms of elevation. But I believe it's a little greater depression if you just aim it off the sides of this thing. You're not going to have much depression aiming it from the front and the back. So that's something to note. It's got no armor whatsoever, so really, I mean, you could almost spit at this thing and it'll die, but it's speedy and a small target, so, especially if you're facing, if you're, like, kind of if you're the top BR in the match, you should have no issues really avoiding a lot of these people, as I will show you in a moment. Let's see here. It also says at the top speed, I'm just going to skip a few stats, it's 111 miles per hour if you're playing an arcade, and 100, or did I say miles per hour? Kilometers per hour if you're playing, it's 100 if you're playing in realistic or simulator. And I don't think that's true. It seems like I'm only getting around 60, 70. So while it's fairly speedy, I think the wheels really limit it quite significantly. One thing to note here is the armor pen values are a little bit off. For whatever reason, it's counting the armor pen from the HE as its true armor pen. Really, the Sabo is the only round that you should be using. I don't really foresee anyone ever using the high explosive, especially on such a relatively small caliber weapon. It's got a much lower meter per second, delivery speed from the Sabo, and really everything that makes this Sabo awesome. So, it's something to note. But yeah, I mean, this thing is ridiculous. And another thing to note is that the stabilizer on this, and I don't know if they've changed it since, ever since the patch, or not patch, but, from a few weeks ago, because there were a few people in the partner program who had access to this, but the stabilizer seems to be a bit wonky. So if you'll notice on the horizon, at least as of right now, it's kind of a little bit unstable. So, it just kind of bobbles back and forth more. So anyways, that's the introduction to this vehicle. Let's get into some gameplay, guys. I know that's what you guys want to see. Okay, so this is the exact map, believe it or not, that I envisioned getting into for the first match. And as you can see, I'm totally outpacing everyone else. I'm going to cap A before everyone else, because why wouldn't I? Let's see. This thing is an Italian lunchbox. Wow. Wow. Holy crud. Beat everyone else here, but again, at this tier, I mean, you're facing a lot of speedy vehicles, but nothing like ridiculously insane. Maybe I'm gonna probably get shot by this guy, and again, this is one of the weaknesses of this vehicle. Oh, look at that! This guy's salty. Wow! What are the... Oh, geez. Panther 2. I gotta get out of the view of that thing. This thing will be freaking perforated like no one's business. Holy crud. That was a good shot. I mean, it's difficult to kind of aim your... Not aim your shots with it, but almost tell, because most rounds are not going to be nearly this quick. So... And that was my first shot with this, so I think I probably got lucky. I can't shoot through, can I? No. Okay. So, I think I got lucky there, to be honest with you. I'm not going to pass that off as some major feat of, ridiculousness. But, hey, who knows, right? Are you kidding me? Lunchbox. Okay, this is this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun, man. I mean, you can't really play it like a regular tank because it has wheels. But I'm gonna just shoot this guy quite a bit. So it should also be noted that, see, front gun depression is pretty trash. It's worse than if you're aiming from the side by a lot, by quite a lot. Uh-oh. I think I've been down-tiered in this. Okay, I shot him. Like, I'm at, like, the top battle rating, I'm sure. Is that guy looking at me? See, and this is where it fails. So, armor pen for the shell is not incredible. I got so lucky there. So lucky. Oh. Okay, I'm getting into this. Yeah, I didn't expect to actually hit anyone with that. Wow. Like, I'm not doing the best on my team, and I won't claim that I am. But for a tank that I've never used before, really a vehicle type I've never used before, I mean, there's similar vehicles to this, and I've never touched them, I've never seen them, or I've never used them. This thing is actually quite easy to learn, you know, at least in terms of, you know, at least in terms, I screwed that last bomb up. In terms of arcade, it seems like a pretty easy tank to learn. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, I just killed the other AUBL. Right there. So... wow, this guy's still looking for me, huh? Okay. Let's see what we can do. We got this... this feller is 220... 234. Yeah, now they can go get shot. See, now this is, again, one of its big failings is just the fact that it's not a tank. So you can't just sit and turn your axis. You have to be moving while you're turning, unfortunately. And, you know, for most people, I don't think that'll be an issue. It's just a preference sort of thing for me. You coming out of your hole, Mr. T-34? Whoops. Someone is. Uh-oh. Woo! Uh-oh. T-95. This thing has a really weird sound coming out the engine. I'm gonna see if maybe I can use the 2 machine guns on this to go into an anti-aircraft role. Maybe. I mean, these are gonna be some tough vehicles to hit unless they come more or less straight at me. So let's see. There's only so much I can do. I wish I could start like pounding the their base a little more, but I'm gonna try to go into a after I'm done with this to more of a wow, these are some really. Well, was a fast repeating gun. Come on. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do like the founders would have wanted, and use this thing. Ooh, I was gonna use it as a scout, but no. Okay, this thing traverses landscapes pretty well. Oh, got my 38 rockets. But who will I use them on? Who's in that light tank over there? Is that the AUBL 74? Is that my main competitor? Okay. Hopefully these dudes stop shooting at me, because I don't like being shot at so much. Uh-oh, it won't matter. That was embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to try to go... I think I saw the last guy in the back here, so I'm going to try to go into more of a scout roll, but an idiot scout roll, because that's how I decided I'm going to play. Not even a scout roll, but... Oh, there's my first miss. That just kind of goes to show, man. I don't think I've missed more than that one time in both the training grounds and in the actual match. Oh, yeah. I don't actually have to slow down. I just have to compensate for my shots. Although I really wish I had not just shot there. Oh, baby! Wow! Oh! Ooh! I'm bringing the sauce. Get ready, the sauce is gonna be brought. Wow, look at that! This is my first match with this thing. Holy crud. So there you have it, guys. I mean, of course, I'm kind of lucky to have a good team, because I don't think that would have been all that possible without said good team. But man, oh, look at that. I also researched this because I don't really use Italian vehicles all too much, so you know, you can blast me for all you want in that, but whatever. I'm not even gonna choose a I can't choose a vehicle for it right now, unfortunately. So, you know what? Not a fan of SPAA, but to give me a little bit of a head start on getting a buddy for my buddy, I'm gonna research that, and I'm just gonna start researching that because I don't really care. Anyways, guys, there you have it. That's the AUBL 74. This thing is ridiculous. You know, I mean, of course, I guess it's not as good as, I think there's another AUBL or whatever. This one has the 90mm and it's got better armor penetration and all that, but this thing has the Sabo, and the Sabo can just totally annihilate everyone who's just anywhere close to it. I mean, wow. Get this thing, guys. If you're close to researching this thing today, get it. It's going to sell for a crud ton on the marketplace. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, dudes. Stay safe, keep flying, keep tanking. Take care, everyone.